Can I just be really honest about this? When it comes to nuisance streamers, okay? I got no problem if you're streaming, but I will only have a problem if you are breaking the law and just not respecting people's privacy, people's dignity. Basically, you don't give them disrespect. You give them the respect they deserve, especially if you're in a foreign land, okay? What? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I thought it was something. Yeah. It's a red light over here. Alright, let me just very much make it clear. What nuisance streamers are doing is that they are IRL streaming. There is no problem with IRL streaming. But if you are live streaming at all, it is best that you do not get caught up in crimes or in illegal activity or troublesome activity to community members of some sort or any citizen who wants to report troublemakers. Here I am thinking that Ramzi Ismail Khalid would actually be by himself, but unfortunately he's not by himself. Maybe he is solo because he's an individual, but others like him are turning up, in which they're only enforcing their own behavior instead of just being humble. Look, I get it that you're trying to learn languages, but learn the behaviors of the lands that you're visiting. You are only a tourist. You're not supposed to be the type who enforces his own culture, his own laws, his own way. No, absolutely not. Take Ice Poseidon, for example. He's experiencing the bitter end, the bitter point of the Johnny Somali effect. And it's really, really bad. First off, you do not ask for happy endings in massage parlors, especially if that's not being done in massage parlors at all. You do not complain when it comes to the very, very best quality that the Japanese can offer when it comes to fairies. You've already had this situation from a massage parlor. You don't create another situation where you diss the quality of Japanese ferry ships, especially when it comes to cabins. Goodness, at face value, you can be a content creator, sure. But do not do that with raw footage or live streams. That would be absolutely humiliating to anyone that would actually be humiliating to those who own those rooms, who actually claim those rooms, because you're doing a raw reaction to it just because you can. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's definitely besides the point. Now, we're gonna be checking out the video that 15 Minutes of Shame had actually released, and oh boy, you guys will know that the likes of Ice Poseidon, just like Johnny Somali, they're menaces in society. Don't fucking listen to every word that his group is saying. Fuck them, really. Oh, and I actually forgot to say, Jack Doherty is an ass. I forgot to actually mention, Jack Doherty is an ass. I forgot to really just mention that his ass is in trouble too. He's banned off Kick because he retaliated against someone who slapped him, showed that on stream. If that's not insane, that's still stupid. Abso-fucking-lutely stupid. He actually showed it. He's proud of that. He made sure to show that as a badge of fucking honor. And it's not even a fucking badge of honor. It's incriminating evidence that you're a douchebag. Jack Doherty, you're always going to be an ass wherever platform you're gonna go to. And you're streaming on Twitch! You're a douchebag!
You're building your platform. you and lick my balls, Eddie. You and all your Australian friends, they all suck.
Alright, so we have a lot to talk about today. We have Jack Doherty, who had a complete mental breakdown after getting his appeal denied on Kick. On top of that, we have Ice Poseidon and his crew getting removed from a ferry by the Japanese Coast Guard, and they were even dropped onto a military base. They were freaking out. On top of that, we have a TikToker threatening to murder Elon Musk, and while she's doing that, she's also admitting to federal tax fraud. So yeah, definitely not the brightest, so we'll cover that at the end of the video. But first, let's start with Jack Doherty. So I'm sure you guys remember last month, Jack Doherty was smacked on stream, and then he followed up the guy with his bodyguard and punched him while he was on the ground. As soon as I posted that video, my video got immediately age restricted, so I'm not going to show that to you guys here, but I'm sure you guys have seen it. And basically, he got banned on Kick immediately. Now, Kick was a good revenue source for him. Then he had to move on to Party, which is a smaller platform with a lot less viewers. So he was hoping to get his appeal granted. A month later, you're allowed to appeal, explain that you didn't do anything wrong and you want to get back into the program. Now, his appeal got denied and he had a total mental breakdown. Take a look at this.
But fuck them, they denied it. So fuck them. Yeah, fuck them in the ass. Fuck you, Kick, suck my fuck you and lick my balls. Eddie, you can suck my dick. During the live stream, I was physically attacked on camera by this individual. I had no prior warning that I would be assaulted. Gotta play victim. Additionally, I would like to highlight that I have previously been assaulted during live streams by other well-known creators such as Fousey and Prime. Fuck them. Throw them under the bus. All 200,000 followers are built on your fucking platform. Fuck you and lick Eddie. Fuck you and all your Australian friends. They all suck. I'm sorry, you guys are a bunch of pussies. You're turning into Twitch.
All right, couple things to unpack here. I'm sure you guys noticed that his voice went up a whole 2 octaves as he was getting tilted. He sounded like a total teenager.
It is absolutely just satisfying seeing Jack Doherty and his little balls really just reacting to the point that he's never going to get on Kick because of the bullshit he's going through. Just switching to another platform and doing the same shit again will not help your case, okay? It will not help your case, Jack Doherty. But of course, what do you do? What do you do? You think you're helping yourself? Nah, it's not gonna help you. It is never going to help you, bruh. It is never going to help you. But of course, what do? You keep doing the same bullshit over and over again. Like it actually would make you, well, less in trouble. Even if you are transparent, even if you are showing what you're doing raw, it doesn't excuse you of crimes or anything that's actually troubling to actually catch up with you, because people are going to keep calling you out for your BS. Jack, you're an IRL streamer, sure. But make sure that your dignity is kept, as well as other people's dignity. Help make the dignity of other people kept, and don't disrespect the platform that you're streaming on. And at the same time, no IRL streamer does this easily, but I just advise you to be humble. You're not humble here, so I don't give a fuck what you say, Jack. You're doing this to yourself. You are doing this to yourself. I have no sympathy for you. Sorry.
Having a meltdown. I mean, that is not a good look. It makes him look like such a total snowflake. And on the other hand, he's dissing Twitch, saying that Kick is becoming like Twitch, but he's actively streaming on Twitch right now. It won't be long before he's banned on there as well.
And you know what? Twitch is fucking better, because I'm actually live on Twitch right now, because it's not a fucking liberal ass platform like you guys. I hope Trump keeps you out the border as well. You liberal little sluts in Australia.
This little man does not know restraint. Let me just be very clear about this. I don't like it when he disses his own platform just because they banned him. If I were Jack Doherty, I would be humble and move on from this. Heck, even tried to release a video on YouTube. Oh, wait, does he have a YouTube? I don't think so. Because he doesn't want to release an autobiography of himself. He just wants all the clout to come to him. He just wants all the money to come with it. He has no reflection. He doesn't give his fucking self-reflection at all. So would I be surprised? Whoop-de-doo. We are not surprised. And he thinks it's gonna go his way. Nope. Not for a long while. Not for a long while.
Oh yeah, am I on Twitch? Man?
Wow.
So I find it kind of funny that he calls Kick a liberal platform, because Kick is pretty much loose when it comes to guidelines. I mean, the craziest shit happens on Kick or on Rumble. So that's kind of ironic that he's saying that. I don't think he'll have a great time on Twitch, to be honest, because unless you're Hassan on Twitch, you will get punished extremely fast. But yeah, that was Jack Doherty's little temper tantrum. Let's move on to the second topic. We have Ice Poseidon and his crew getting removed from a ferry by the Japanese Coast Guard. But first, take a look at the behavior that led to this removal.
Door? First class?
So oh my god, this is dog shit! What the? These rooms are kidding me? How is...
If I were watching Ice Poseidon's videos just because of the troubles he and his group are causing in Japan, I would likely track them. Maybe if I weren't in the ship, maybe if I weren't close to them, or maybe if I were somewhere else, I would keep an eye, a very, very, very close eye. Make sure that he is kept in line. Now here's the thing. I would also make sure to look at the context of what they're doing and understand their language. And let me tell you, as soon as the Japanese have been hearing about Ice Poseidon, they have been keeping tabs on him like a hawk, like hawks. They really are doing that. And then they understand the English language. Ice Poseidon thinks that the Japanese are stupid. Repeatedly, he keeps proving to everyone that he and his group think that the Japanese are so fucking stupid. They just think about that. They keep all the entitlements and they show the entitlements, which is a double bad. Which is a very fucking double bad. And now, first, the massage parlor incident, and now this. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you really fucking kidding me? Really now? Are you going to do that? Are you going to keep doing that, Ice Poseidon? You're in trouble repeatedly for actually doing this. Like, have you ever learned? Have you ever fucking learned?
What the? These rooms are kidding me? How is this funny, you?
Come look at it.
I already saw. So wait, are we right? We're 126?
Yeah, 126.
Is there one bed or two? Other
Two beds.
Nice, all right. So we're right.
Let's see the bathroom though. Nah, first class? I have to use a public shower? I don't have it. I gave it back to dude.
Why?
He took it back.
Okay, so when y'all walked up,
I don't have anything.
So you showed him the ticket and we just got nothing and then we continued to walk. Can we explain why we did that?
I don't know. He's supposed to give you the key.
So when you showed him the ticket,
Go do it.
why would I do it?
Go ask dude for key.
Hey, you think I'm qualified to do this, man?
Well, I don't know why he gave me the key.
So I don't understand why you walked up there. I
don't know why he gave me
I'm
two
not
keys.
qualified for this shit, man.
I said, why did you give me two keys? I said that.
Jail cell. You booked us a
So I'm sure you realize
You get what you get, okay? Especially when you're staying in a decent room. Okay, it is a ferry ship. You don't get the best things if you're not going first class, if you're not doing first class shit. If you're not really getting legitimate first class and you're tourists at the same time. If you really want to work on a budget and at the same time get first class, you get something decent. And considering that it's not that dirty, is actually decent. It's actually livable in there. You can definitely rest in there. Me, I don't think I don't think this first class, but at the same time, it will actually do. I would actually sleep in there. I am not an IRL streamer, but if I were still an IRL streamer and I'd find it decent, I'd still sleep in there. Because you gotta be thankful. You gotta be fucking thankful at all that you were actually given a room on the ferry ship. Are you fucking serious, guys? You're really gonna actually do this? You really want to do this? Really?
Realize by now that they are yelling like total degenerates at the top of their lungs, and a chick in their group was trying to get them to realize that they're being total morons right now.
I'm sorry.
Who is that?
Jamie.
Why do I always talk like that?
So why are you? Why is you screaming? How is you screaming helping?
So you can hear what you sound like.
All right, I know.
Ah, yes, screaming at each other on the military boat.
Jamie, listen to me. I run this ship.
Shut up.
If this ship crashes, I'm gonna be like Titanic. I'm gonna be like the ball. I'm gonna be like the guy with the gray beard with the.
Okay, that sounds good. Like what the.
So then they went to go pick up the extra key, and they were approached by the Japanese Coast Guard telling them that they had to disembark immediately.
Help us, you know.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
We are from Japan Coast Guard.
Okay.
And I'm a director of Coast Guard and Rescue Department from the Kagoshima Coast Guard office.
Okay.
And unfortunately, even though you have already bought this ferry ticket, you cannot get on this ferry today.
Okay.
Because the ferry owner decided that they refused.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. So we got a refund?
Yeah, you can.
So we're getting off the boat.
Yeah, please.
Sure. Why?
Because they acknowledge that you have already done a lot of troublesome activities in Japan in
Like
a lot
what?
of places,
Like what?
like in Shinkansen and in.
Discount man couldn't even acquire a
I just
key.
got here 3 days. I just got here 3 days ago.
Maybe you are friends.
Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, it's not true. We didn't do anything.
What did we do?
It sounds like a fake report because we're.
Oh man, you keep saying it's a fake report. Really, we're gonna do that? You're gonna act stupid. You're gonna act stupid and just say that it's not. Oh my god, it's really. I really love how you actually fucking deny this. I really love how you actually deny this, and you just keep on denying it. My god, it's gotta be something. Shit, bro. Oh, by the way, this comes from 15 Minutes of Shame. If you want to actually check out his channel, it's actually available on YouTube. 15 Minutes of Shame. If you don't see a QR code somewhere because I haven't actually imported that bitch, please check out by actually searching it. It actually exposes nuisance streamers and their antics from outside their countries. In foreign lands. Basically, nuisance streamers are IRL streamers, but IRL streamers are not always nuisance streamers. Nuisance streamers are a category of their own. So definitely check out the likes of Johnny Somali, Jack Doherty, Ice Poseidon for their antics, for their naughty antics, whether they're inside their own home countries or outside of it. Especially outside their home countries, they're not being disciplined. They don't have integrity. Are you freaking kidding me? They should have integrity, and they don't have it. They don't even self-reflect, of course, but yeah. Anyways, they're being kicked off the ferry. Ice Poseidon doesn't say that he's done something wrong. That's his mistake. He keeps telling everyone that the Japanese are stupid. He fucking keeps telling the same message. It won't work, Ice. It will never work. Don't... Oh my god. Thought I'd actually continue here because, hey, it's actually good if I actually transfer for a bit. Hey, it's actually worth it to me, so why not? Well, this is a real doozy. They really thought they could swing things their way when it comes to authorities. They never learned about authority, did they? They never learned about being proper tourists. They never learned about being humble. What a big fucking surprise.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Okay, there's a lot of us.
Maybe nine people, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my bags. Grab my bags, okay?
Okay, sure.
Right here. Yep. Excuse me, sing this in.
Well, they're being escorted out now.
Did you tell them that it's fake? Like,
The Japanese Coast Guard had to escort them out because of their troubles, okay? Their own troubles that they themselves caused, and they still seem to think, okay? Okay, let me just make sure that my mic is good. They still fucking seem to think that things would not go their way, and then they just do it anyway. It's really, really pathetic. It's really just pathetic how they go about with when it comes to authority, when it comes to the Japanese Coast Guard, when it comes to the cops. They keep denying they do these shits. When unfortunately, they don't even scan their own content. They are absolutely financed enough that they can actually hire someone who's doing playbacks of these streams. They don't do playbacks enough, or maybe they have short-term memory. I don't know what the fuck is even worse. They got short-term memory, or they don't have someone playing back their streams to check what their integrity is as a streamer. Because their integrity as a streamer here, considering that they're being pulled over by authorities, considering they are very being cautious of people who are like Johnny Somali, they don't even know the context. They don't even have an idea what the context of that is, or if they do have an idea and they keep ignoring the context, you can understand what the fuck they're gonna go through. At this point, 100 days is not gonna be good. Is not gonna be good for Ice Poseidon. He should just get the fuck out of Japan, stop what he's doing, and just be humbled enough to understand why his activities are causing trouble. He is not learning anything. He keeps getting pulled by authority, and he doesn't listen to them. He doesn't. Absolutely not. And when he's being told by the authorities to actually comply, he doesn't comply because he thinks he's in the right. Even fucking worse.
Things on YouTube and whatnot. We're not going to win this battle.
yeah, we're not gonna win.
This year.
No, I know. I just want you guys to know that we haven't done anything wrong.
俺らは別になんか悪いことはしてないんだけど、まあ一応ね、
It's just
もう会社としてのイメージを守らないといけないじゃないですか。これを理解してますよ。
Thank you so much.
yeah, we're just like kind of we're just popular and there's some trolls, you know. You understand?
And tell you that.
ね、アンチが多いし。
All right, so I'm not too sure who this guy is, but I can tell you that he's 1,000% more intelligent than the entire Ice Poseidon crew. He's basically telling them, you know what, it's private property. They see all these clips of you guys online acting like total douchebags. So obviously he's not going to want you on their ferry. There is no upside to having unruly passengers like these. And they have
Exactly.
unruly passengers within the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't blame the owner at all for refusing them service.
そういうゲームは日本でどういうことができるか、どこまで権利があるかとか、そういう話になっちゃうんだからまあ、みんなの中で完璧なわけではないけど。
This is not a surprise, bro. How do you get a refund? No, you're not gonna be provided a refund. You get fucking stranded there, just like Johnny Somali, just like the likes of you nuisance streamers at all. You don't fucking get anything back. Hopefully that is what the response is, okay?
Sure.
Oh, okay, sure. The Japanese are too soft. Absolutely, the Japanese are too soft. The South Koreans are not. Thank goodness the South Koreans are not soft on nuisance streamers. The Japanese are too soft because they've been humbled ever since World War II. Let me just tell you.
Are my friends on boat? Where are my
They
friends?
are already got out.
Everybody off?
I'm not sure.
We have maybe 10
Yeah, maybe 10.
or 15.
I saw
You saw?
45. 45.
Oh, there's one.
Oh, yeah.
Where? There's Taman.
They've had people that called.
Yeah, he told me.
And at the end of the day, there's no benefit to this company for you being on the boat.
Yeah, exactly. There's no benefit for them being on the boat other than they'll be troublemakers. Pretty much just how it is.
No, I mean, that was fine. I just wanted them to know that I didn't do anything. Like, I'm not being troublesome or whatever.
You're being troublesome on online platforms. You're also being troublesome on being a tourist. Not a good way to go. You don't treat yourself well with integrity, Mr. Poseidon? No, no, no. I'm not going to call you Ice Poseidon. I'm going to call you by your real name. Whatever your real name fucking is. Okay, you know what? Give me a moment here. Let me just find his real name. Okay? Okay? It's a Google search. Mr. Danino. Paul Michael Joseph Danino. Sorry, Paul. I'm going to call you Mr. Danino now. You're a boomer who doesn't know how societies work. So go fuck yourself, Mr. Danino. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I don't even like the rooms anyway. I mean, I thought the room was fine. That was going to be a fun. They pulled up in the fucking military transport fucking cars to come pull us off the boat. Fucking retarded. Look, they pulled up in the military cargo van.
It's crazy. Sucks didn't have that when it mattered.
Wow, that's crazy, dude. That's a crazy thing to say. I can't believe they pulled up with 20 Coast Guard fucking military people. That's ridiculous. Usually it's like one or two cops. God, bro.
Wait, let me show my chat this.
Buddy's got a helmet on.
I love Dave right there. Dave was getting it. I mean, I guess. I mean, right.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. The military trucks are not for them, right? Hold on. Wait. This is not real. Really?
Dude.
I mean, you don't have to come to Japan if you know what the laws are and you're afraid you're going to get in trouble.
Like I said before, I don't know who this guy is, but he's talking so much more common sense.
Exactly. There's more common sense on this on this actual boomer, which I treat with respect because he knows what he's saying. He has got more common sense to say than the bullshit Ice Poseidon would say. Really? There's more common sense with someone who is an experienced tourist in the place where he usually goes to. Okay? And the Japanese respect those with common sense. Ice Poseidon doesn't have common sense because he doesn't follow the law to the letter. So fuck him and fuck his group of friends who do the same.
Than I ever heard from a kick streamer. So he must be not part of the crew. Anyways, let's move on to the final topic. Now, let me just give you guys a disclaimer.
Okay, wait. So this is what 15 minutes of shame is going to do is... I'm not sure what the next subject is, but if it's related to someone else, like Khaled Ismail, Ramsey Ismail Khalid, okay, sure. I want to hear.
I think that politics really bring the worst out of people, and I'm not talking about this as a political issue.
Real life should never be absolutely fixed with politics because it definitely makes your shit ugly. Absolutely, it makes shit ugly for you. Don't always make the basis of your life in the politics of your own country. Basically, just be yourself and don't be a douche. Because every time that you try to follow your own politics whenever you're in a country, you become a douchebag by default, and that doesn't help you. Heck, I don't even talk about my politics. I'm already avoiding to talk about my politics because it hurts my psyche. It hurts the psyche of everyone else around me. And doing that makes people very much against you. Generally, especially if they don't agree with you. So don't talk it out loud. Don't make it a basis of your life and just be yourself, basically.
It's just an interesting story that came up on my desk, and honestly, I find this mind blowing. So try to keep it civil in the comment section. So we have a TikToker who basically destroyed her life for 4,000 viewers. It says a wannabe influencer from New York sickeningly called for Elon Musk to be assassinated while bragging about not paying taxes.
Oh no. Openly calling for a hit. Yeah. No. No, 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 no. You can be a casual person, but if you want to be an influencer or are an influencer and you say this, if you are already influencing people enough and you know it, they're not only going to ban you from platforms you actually express this point on, but they're going to send the authorities against you. Absolutely not. Do not do this. Do not wish for the deaths of public figures, even if the public figures themselves are douches. The douches don't do the same to you. Do not do the same thing to them. Wow. You got to be a little bit more mature than this.
Taxes, quickly getting her onto the Fed's radar. Sarah
Exactly. Now the Federal Bureau. Yeah, you see right here?
Roberts, who calls herself a Big Apple-based executive producer, shared a video to her 4,000 TikTok followers saying Musk's name, then gesturing as if slitting his throat. We need to X him, she says, of the Tesla and X boss working for President Trump. And by X, I mean formerly known as assassination. Now, you can see that the U.S. Attorney Ed Martin said, duly noted, thanks for letting us know, we'll put you in the system, talk soon. Since then, she deleted all
You don't just do that. Yeah, then you delete, and then you just get the fuck out. Oh no!
her social media profiles. And during the video, she was also saying that the FBI can't do anything to her. She said, arrest me. You don't have enough people to even investigate me at this point. I haven't filed my taxes in like 8 years and no one...
You are incriminating yourself more. You are absolutely incriminating yourself more. You don't know how bad this is going to be for you.
Come for me. I mean, that has to be one of the dumbest things I've seen in a while, because you don't want to mess with the IRS. That's the one agency that you absolutely do not want to mess with. Doesn't she know about Al Capone? They couldn't get him on the crime, so they got him on tax evasion. Very, very stupid idea to challenge the IRS to come find you and arrest you. Very, very stupid. Now, as for the call to violence, like I said before, politics really brings out the worst out of people. But when you stoop that low, it doesn't even matter if you're right or not. You automatically take the L. You automatically show that you are the biggest degenerate. So I'm assuming she'll get arrested pretty soon. And you'll probably find an update on Twitter or while you're watching the news about this woman getting arrested for tax evasion and the death threats. Not a very bright idea altogether. But once again, I don't do politics. This was not a political segment.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show you this TikToker who absolutely lost her mind and decided to throw away her life for 4,000 viewers. Now, I'm sure you guys have noticed that my videos are no bullshit whatsoever. I don't do these long recaps just to milk ad revenue out of you guys.
Definitely check out 15 Minutes of Shame. It is definitely good. 15 Minutes of Shame. I have shown you guys the QR code. If you definitely need to check it yourselves, the QR code will also be available here. Stand by, stand by. Give me a moment here. If you guys really just like to check out his content, because in case that I am usually not around. Usually I'm not around for these types of updates. Not immediately, at least. Anyway, check it out over here. You would actually be able to see much of his content over there. So yeah, that's the QR code right there. This is his YouTube page. The reason why 15 Minutes of Shame is actually good with this is because he got resources. He got good resources when it comes to information. When it comes to information he's researching in. And at the same time, he's definitely getting somewhere with this. Also, I could have at least reacted to this, but I don't think so. I'm not really surprised at what Johnny Somali is doing. I'm really, really not surprised with what he's doing right now. So I'm going to be ending the reaction here, and let me just tell you, what have I learned when it comes to Ice Poseidon and his bullshittery? All I know is he has learned abso-fucking-lutely nothing. He abso-fucking-lutely learned nothing from his shit. Oh man, he just likes to he really just likes to be like that, huh? He really just likes to be. It really just sucks, dude. For him, but I don't really want to say sorry to him because he just does this to himself. It's just it really just makes me laugh. Absolutely, it just makes me laugh here. Well, that's one positive thing from us today, making sure that those who deserve being called out are called out. And I'm telling you, calling people out because of not only mistakes, but in consideration to law, order, dignity of culture, and integrity of tradition. Those who deserve to even be to be called out, especially if they're not keeping those in mind, they deserve to definitely get what's coming to them. I mean, especially with that influencer actually threatening a hit. That's definitely bad. Don't openly get a hit out, especially if you know people will actually view you or people can actually come to that statement immediately. You might be chasing clout, sure, but you're also giving them the wrong message as well, which is bad. And if you actually mean those things, you are a scumbag. You should belong behind bars. Shit. That's just what I got in mind. What the hell? What the hell? Hopefully these things get reduced, but sorry if this is actually going to kick you in the nuts. Well, if you have any nuts. So, Jack Doherty, Ice Poseidon, Johnny Somali, you guys should have wake-up calls. Plenty of wake-up calls. The likes of you guys actually threatening to destabilize society just by your antics? Please, stop what you're doing, turn the fuck around, and go back where you came from.